Weepers. More of those things down there. Let's see, my stuff is up there. What is this? What's this ghostly blue shit? Two others. Ow. So there's refinery safety notice. Remember to keep the stair in the up position at all times unless there's a shift change or an emergency. Failure to do so may result in damage to equipment and or loss of life. In the event of an actual emergency, main power will be shut off. Use the backup receptacle to your right to restore power to this control panel. Alright. Yes. There's 75 coins right there. And there's the trick to getting down there to get... Oh, those are all empty. Okay. Need to find some oil. Ah, I see. I just need to get a canister and refill it there. Without being noticed. Just gonna do this. Don't mind me. Okay. That went smoothly. I wanted to set you on the table, but okay. Now I'm gonna... see about this note. Letter to Stu. Hey Stu, here's the deal. The old Grease refinery still has vats filled with processed whale oil that no one's touched. We just need to collect a bunch of empty tanks and use the pumps they have at the front station to fill them back up. With the water level so high, you'd be able to just pull a boat in and out. No problem. Just don't go alone. The river crusts everywhere. There's river crusts everywhere. Those critters are rough. Oh, that's what those things. That's what river crusts are. It's those horrible things. God, I wouldn't eat those. Man, there's money there too. Well, what's over here? Some person's corpse. Locked. Alright. Well, let's just go over there then. I'm not going to risk getting that money. That's unnecessarily fancy. I feel like there was a better solution to putting stairs on here than having the retractable pipes and the retractable stairs. Hello. Aha! I can get in here. And there's good stuff in here. I don't know why I'm crouching. There's nobody around here. All that's left is the refinery manager's log. Excerpt from a work log. The tankers marked Batch B, coming from the warehouse slaughter yard, need to be connected to the deeper pipe row only. These barges contain blubber from juvenile whales, and have to undergo a different refinement process to ensure the same level of potency. We need to get the tankers emptied and back out to the whalehouse as fast as possible. Greaves Lighting Oil Company is on track for record profits this quarter, and I want it to be the refinery that gets the credit for it, not those ass scratchers at the whalehouse. What's wrong with scratching your ass? Goodies I might want to risk grabbing? That's a yes. God damn it, Chrome. I'm in a full game. Well, come on. Okay, come on. Tab back in. Please. Come on. Give me a moment. Dishonored won't attack in. It... Excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay, surprisingly enough, the moment I stopped recording, it tabbed back in. So that's nice. I was literally going for like 5 seconds. Thank you. Come on. There we go. I probably stole more of their food than I needed to, but I got their money. I got their valuable... How much money do I have now? 250. I got 250. There's a bone charm over there. Wonderful. Doesn't look like there's anybody in here. Alright, what is this bone charm that I got? Food heals you slightly more. Eh. Potion one might be good though. What do I want to swap out for it? Yeah, that one. Never found it particularly useful.
Why would he come back here?
Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftops.
All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market.
We can't get through the rail station without the key.
This one is resourceful. He'll find a way.
The way to Dowd's base is through the central Rudshore rail station. The door to the station is kept locked. Thank you for the tip. Oh, the goodies. Let's see, I don't need to eat the food. Let's read this book on the Greaves Whalehouse. Excerpt from a book on well-established companies in Dunwall. In the early days, when the ships brought in the great dead whales, men would slaughter them and reduce their blubber to oil in massive vats on the banks of the Wren Haven. Small crews maintained their own vats, with workers specialized as fire tenders, slicers, gutmen, haulers, or strainers. Inevitably, once the demand went up, the businessmen moved in, wooing the best crews with promises of better pay and safer conditions. The warehouses went up at the edge of the Rudshore financial district almost overnight. None was more organized, or, as some would say, more ruthless, than the Greaves Whalehouse, opened by Ebenezer Greaves himself. The Greaves Whalehouse grew rapidly, absorbing rivals until it dominated the trade. At its peak, the operation employed over 300 workers, not including the children who filled minor and often tragic roles. Ah yes, child labor. Those associated with the refinery were recognized by their head-to-toe industrial leather uniforms and the masks they wore to protect against the fumes. I'm sure the fumes are fine. On Hunting Whales. Excerpt from a Forward Gaffer's Journal by Old Grum. These new ships made by the Sokolov fellow make life easier than it was in my youth, I'll tell you what. Ere we were at the mercy of the winds. Nowadays, the engines get up at first whale sign, and there ain't time now to rouse the boys from their bunks afore you're on the herd. We cull out the biggest bastards we can lay eyes on, and the pilots drag us out from the circling brutes. Them things groan and bellow across the water, like they're calling to each other. Men below say you can feel it in the hull. But when the harpoons go in, the beast cannot make for deep water no more. Once it weaks from lost blood, we launched the hook boat and put chains into the tail. When the winches drag the bastard backward up the chute and into the rigging overhead. Yep, whaling. Did I miss anything? Food. Alright, I need to get oil for this. What's this? Refinery foreman's note. Tell your shift captain to assign a maintenance berk for every shift. The conduits keep shorting out up here. At least authorize us to put a whale oil canister in the backup receptacle next to the bridge to keep the power flow steady. We're Greaves' company, for crying out loud. You'd think we'd be able to afford an extra one of our own oil tanks. Or if you need me to make it simple for you, with no power, the bridge stays up. If the bridge stays up, we can't access the refinery pit. No pit access, we don't do our jobs. Plain and simple. Wait. You're telling me it stays up if it has no power? Okay, there's a tank with some oil. And there's tanks in... Oh, that was easy. Where'd it go? Weepers. Ah! Get off me! You can't get me. That's just a rat skewer.